My name's Karlrollison. I'm a Harley Street therapist, hypnotherapist and life coach, and I'm going to be helping you through this containment and isolation period. Someone asked me recently if I could just mention something about social media. So, right, social media is a really powerful tool, and it's really coming into its own at the moment. I mean, it's connecting people around the world, which is a fantastic thing because it's a tool, and that's what that tool was intended to be used for. But like every tool that's ever been used in the world, it gets used for the purpose it wasn't designed for. Like a tree, for example. If you've got to trim down branches off a tree, there is nothing better than a two-stroke petrol chainsaw. Yet people still feel the need, some people, to actually juggle them for fun. But anyway, so in the past, a lot of social media has been exploited by influencers. I hate that word. What this generates, those people, vacuous, self-obsessed, not saying they're all like that, but, narcissistic people taking heavily filtered Photoshop photos of themselves, getting bored in a plane with captions like, oh, just going to Paris for dinner. Well, FOMO is not, that generates FOMO, fear of missing out. That's not a thing at the moment. No one's missing out on anything. Everyone's in the same boat. Even celebrities, they're contained. No one's having jetting off around the world. So that's the FOMO side of things isn't around at the moment. But what it's been replaced with is really heavily trafficked, passed around negative misinformation and propaganda. You don't need to be paying attention to this stuff, right? The only thing you really need to be listening to and watching is the daily updates from like the Prime Minister or the President or wherever you are in the world. So you don't need to be constantly absorbing different information, especially misinformation. I mean, in my book Stress Ninja, I call the media organised gossip and social media disorganised gossip, because it's not policed or filtered by anyone. So someone can sit there, come up with some completely fabricated information, send it out there, it gets resent around, and then this generates fear in people. And some people do this because they know that they're unhappy with themselves, they've got no control of themselves. So by generating fear, they're controlling other people, right? So I would say that during this period, if you've read my, I've got an article in Blasting News recently about containment, and I talk about decluttering, using this period, seeing this as a positive, using this period that you would never, spend time at home like this. Use this period to go through all your paperwork, collect your paperwork into a big pile and shred some, keep it, throw away, charity, and with possessions as well. And data, go through all your data and your photographs, things you'd never do. Get all your USB sticks together and, and just go through and sort out what you want to keep and what you want to throw away. So I'd say I'm going to suggest doing the same thing with social media, right? Go through, look at all the stuff that you see a pattern with people. The people that are generating misinformation, negative stuff, right? You don't need that. This is a period we need to be inoculating ourselves against negativity, but we're allowing that thread of negativity to come into our life. We don't need to. Just defriend them or get rid of them, remove them from your account or whatever you need to do. So the negative page, just get rid of everything negative. In my book Stress Ninja, I talk about quality in, quality out. If you spend your time with quality people, eat quality food, have quality thoughts, then you're going to have a quality life. Okay, right, so declutter negatives, declutter people and anything negative in your life, get rid of it. Also, during this period, this is really important as well. It's I want you to restrict the flow of information. So take off notifications off your phone. Okay, take off news feeds. Remove your smartwatch. Get rid of that. That's not relevant at the moment. Okay, don't sit there listening to the radio all day with like hourly news bulletins and having the TV on in the background. Just get rid of that. Spend your day. I tell you, if you want to work really efficiently, there's nothing better than having classical music on in the background, right? You might not be a fan, but it's been proven, right? It reduces your blood pressure and everything. You really need to be looking after your stress levels at the moment, right? So you turn off all the notifications and remove information flow into your life, because at the moment your world has got smaller, okay? You're not going out and being gregarious and meeting people and travelling to work. You're not doing that where your life's big and you know the flow of information can be dissipated. It's being concentrated, it's being focused, right? So you need to control it, you need to manage it, right? Because this makes us feel overwhelmed. When you bombard someone with information, they feel overwhelmed. You feel overwhelmed. It's a horrible feeling, and especially when it's misinformation, contradictory information, then you don't know what to think, right? So all of this leads to stress, and at the moment you need to be inoculating yourself from stress. So get rid of the negatives, turn off all the notifications, and really think about, really funnel what you allow into your life. Just let quality in, okay, and you'll get through this in a really positive way. So use this opportunity to declutter, get rid of stuff, and filter what's coming into your life. Okay, look, remember, this is only a temporary thing. I'm going to be posting lots of videos. I'm going to be helping you through this period, and yeah, we'll get through it. So thank you for watching the video, and cheers.